On today's Walk Me Through It Wednesday, I'm going to be diving into LinkedIn's advanced search functions. Now, if you've missed my previous two videos, which covered some of LinkedIn's basic search functions, be sure that you take a look at that first before you watch today's video so that you have a good foundation. Now let's dive in. I want to start off with a hypothetical situation. Let's say that I'm an accountant and I'm searching for a new position. I want that new position to be with one of the bigger accounting firms, and I want to reach out to people who might be able to help me in my search. So the very first reaction I might have is that I want to search for people within human resources, perhaps. So in order to do so, I'm going to put in a basic search term up here in my bar, human resources, and hit enter. Now, when I do so, you'll see that I have a ton of results that have popped up. So I really want to make sure that I'm whittling that down so that I'm only connecting with people who are going to be a good fit for my current needs. And in order to do so, I'm going to use the All Filters function. When I click on the All Filters function, you'll see that I have a number of different options available to me in order to filter out my search. So let's say, first of all, that I want to find people who are only of a certain connection base. So I don't want to find people who I'm already connected with. I want to find new people. And I don't want to search for people who I have no common connections with. So that leaves me with second level connections. This means that I want to find somebody who I'm not currently connected with, but that I have some commonalities with. So I'll click on that first. The next thing that I want to do is I want to find people who are in my general area where I want to find a job. I want to find a job within the greater Chicago area, so I'm going to click that as well. Now let's say that I want to find people with some of the larger accounting companies. I can specifically put in where they currently work, and maybe I want them to be at PwC. I want them to be at Baker Tilly. And I want them to be with Ernst & Young. So now I've limited my search to people who only work with these three accounting companies. I could also do the same for past companies if I wanted them to work for previous companies as well. Now, if I want to control my search further, I can also control the industries that these people might be in. Perhaps I want them to be in accounting. That would make sense. They could also perhaps be in financial services. Or they could be in some area of banking, either general banking, or you see I have investment banking available to me. Now I could also even search for people who might be within generally staffing and recruiting. Maybe I want to find somebody who has their industry set as human resources. So there's a number of options available to me. Now as I go through, you'll see I have 11 different filters applied to this search. So when I hit apply, I only end up getting 52 results, which is exactly what I want. I only want to find people who are very targeted so that my expanded search is only on people who can truly, truly help me. So that's the end of today's Walk Me Through It Wednesday video. Stay tuned for next week, and I'm going to really tie everything together and do a final deep dive into LinkedIn's advanced search functions.